Good morning, everyone, and afternoon and evening. We have a few more minutes to let people funnel all in. For those who don't know, we do this opening screen because Twitch can take sometimes upwards of 13 minutes to notify people that we're live, so giving people plenty of time to come on in before we really get started. We don't want anyone to feel left out, right? Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. You can see we got a timer on the screen. We got a few more minutes left before we really get started. But hello and welcome. There's something about this opening music that's just like ominous but beautiful. It's like a hauntingly beautiful opening theme. I love it. And it plays on loop, which is great. No breaks. Two and a half minutes. Ooh. 60 seconds. Oh, we did it, chat. We made it. Hello, everybody. I'm going to turn the game down a little bit. So it's going to take me a minute to catch up on chat, which is very exciting. Okay, let's see. Smoker, what's up? Quasar, hello. Undot, welcome back. Winston, welcome back. Little Donut hello, welcome back. Vince, hello, hello. Bastille, you're going to have to go ahead and report me. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I was late. Windstorm coming up. Just love how we remastered it. Honestly, this is a stunningly beautiful game. We'll talk a little bit about the game in a moment. Ali Trevian, hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Winston, we said hello. Smoker, we said hello. I think we're caught up on everybody, right? Ali D, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Okay, now let's catch up on the actual chat itself. That was all the welcomes. So let's see. What's up? Sup? Morning, folks. Howdy. Hello. Oh, that's the bot. Hello. Is this game worth getting? Is it free roam? That's a great question, Quasar. I'll go into a little bit about Windstorm's start of a great friendship in just a moment. Good to see you this time around. Last stream you weren't here. Yeah, I think it was... I think there was a reason for that. I don't remember what it was. Good to see old faces here. Just a nice Friday evening. I agree. It's so cool when we get a ton of comments in the chat, but they're not all first-time viewers. It's really heartwarming. It's nice to have you guys all back. Thank you. I thought it was Wednesday. Oh yeah, I'm a time traveler. Wednesday was very busy for me, so I'm not really interested in going back to Wednesday, but I do like Wednesdays typically. Mittwoch. What's going on, Troy? Not a whole lot. Smoker, how are you? Oktoberfest, cough, cough. I almost went, Undot. And you didn't even invite me to Germany, Undot. It's true. It's true. I mean, to be fair, Oktoberfest, everyone's invited, but like, it's busy. Hotels triple in price, flights triple in price. It's kind of a nightmare sometimes. Munich is pretty small comparatively. It's a lot of people. I think it's like 6 to 8 million viewers. Not viewers. I'm on streamer mode. 6 to 8 million visitors during Oktoberfest alone in Munich. It can be a nightmare, truly. Yeah, hotel prices like triple during that time. We don't even invite colleagues. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I came like 3 weeks before it started, I think. I'm trying to remember when Gamescom was. It was something like that. Oh, I would have paid myself. Just wouldn't need you to bail me out. Knowing my luck, I would get arrested by the German police for being too drunk. I don't know if that's a valid call out in Ambulance Life Paramedic Simulator. I don't think that like that specifically is a call out, but there are like parties that you'll be responding to, like, you know, teenagers partying on a beach or young adults partying on a beach or something like that. And somebody might have taken something they shouldn't have, and now you have to respond. That does exist in the game. Hello, Troy. When in 2025 does Ambulance Life come out? That's a good question, Vince. We don't have any more details than what was already announced. So we do know it's going to be early 2025. That could be anywhere in the first couple of months, realistically, because there's only 12 months in the year. But we don't have any more information for you. As soon as we do, we'll announce it just like we did before. So if you're in our Discord, you will be pinged with a special notification for all Ambulance Life role havers. And then all of our social media, our YouTube, and we'll talk about it on stream here as well. Obviously, this stream will probably be a lot later than the announcement itself. So those other methods are definitely going to be faster. But we will talk about it in here as well. Mission should be called Drunken has collapsed and unresponsive. So it's a little more detailed. It's actually a little more vague than that, Bastille. So in Ambulance Life, essentially, I think there's only 17 core callouts, if I recall correctly. But the variation in those callouts is going to vary. So the good example that I love to use is a homeless person has been injured. That's all you get. Or a homeless person is in distress. Sometimes it's even more vague than that. And when you get there, it could be any number of things. It could be environmental hazards, like it's too cold or it's too hot out. It could be a drug overdose. It could be alcohol overdose. It could be a robbery. It could be like a hit and run car accident. There's any number of things that it could end up being for that one specific call out. And there's a lot of variety in how those callouts are produced. It's a generative engine designed just for these callout systems. And so it really does, like, no two callouts will ever really feel the same, which is really exciting. I love the reveal trailer for Ambulance Life. You probably mean the release window announcement that just happened. And yes, it was a really cool idea. Nacon did all of that themselves. They came up with the idea and then they created the trailer. It's such a cool idea, being stuck in traffic, and that's why the game is delayed. It's I think it was a really cute addition. I liked it a lot. Sad news, sure, but so creatively put. Yeah, I totally agree. I think that's probably the best that they could have done with it. Let us pull that up. Chrome is hogging me out real hard right now, so let's see. Honestly, we'll probably just hop onto the Twitter itself. That's probably going to be the fastest way. It's not going to be the highest quality, but then we can cover a couple of different things. In fact, I do want to show you something as well. Before we even get into that, please hold. I have something pretty cool. It is a video that did not make the cut. It's pretty funny though. All right, hold on. Please hold, chat. All right, perfect. I got that. I want to blast your ears out. All right, so let's go to... Scroll down a bit. Here we are. Yeah. All right, let me switch to the right one. Pause. Make sure it's showing the right monitor. There we go. All right. So for those who were not aware, the Ambulance Life, a Paramedic Simulator, we just announced the release window, which is not, of course, September, because we're beyond September at this point. But at least everybody has a general idea of when it is coming out. It's been a while to get this news out because we weren't exactly sure what the timeline was going to be. But here we are. Let's take a peek. It's such a cute, I love that clip. It's actually so cute. There's just something about it that, I don't know. It's just adorable to me. I really like it a lot. Okay, so then we've started doing these, and these are going to be every single week. So I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm showing off individual pieces of the game every single week. So it's usually stuff that you've already seen before, but now you get to see it up close and specifically featuring it out. To answer some of the questions, Is ambulance a story mode, or is it a free game and you get callouts you already did gain as in Police Simulator? So I think I understand what you're asking, Vince. So I'll attack each part of the question individually. So it's not necessarily a story-based game. There's not like a narrative that you're following. But if you're familiar with Police Simulator patrol officers, you pick one single paramedic, and then you're starting that paramedic's career. So in this game, you're starting off as a brand new a paramedic. You just got your license, and you're going on your first couple of shifts. So the first few shifts are tutorials just to teach the player how to actually play the game and some of the deeper mechanics of the game itself. But realistically, you don't have everything at your disposal. Just like Police Simulator, you slowly unlock things over time through the progression system. And unlike Police Simulator, the progression system inside Ambulance Life is going to be a little bit more, it's like patient based. So you would get conduct points individually, or rather SP, for every single thing that you did right in Police Simulator. In this instance, you kind of start off at the highest possible level, and then you get docked points based on individual parameters for each individual patient. So for example, in one shift, you might have 3 different patients, right? During those patients, were you quick at getting to the call out itself? Were you correct in determining what your diagnosis was? Was your treatment the correct treatment in the right order, or whatever have you? Was your transport to the hospital quick but also efficient? Did you not injure the patient anymore during the transit to the hospital? So all these different things factor into a formula that gives you like a grade at the end of every single patient. And I'll show you a little bit of video of that as well. These videos that I'm talking about, the most recent one did cover that as well. And so you get points based on how good you graded with each patient. And then that's how many experience you get to continue your progression. And the progression has all sorts of things like tools, unlocking other districts, unlocking other vehicles, unlocking new symptoms and new callouts, all sorts of stuff. And it takes place over the course of 3 individual districts. Good thing I'm not in Alps. My line would be, I thought it was Oktoberfest all year round and the paramedics had to arrive. I mean, we've got goofy NPCs saying stuff like that inside the game for sure. So Vince, the game is not going to be free. We don't yet know what the price is going to be. But as soon as we know, we will announce it everywhere. And that's probably when pre-orders will go live as well, because once we know the price, then pre-orders will be available for everyone to grab. Smoker, there's literally no way to know. You can hope for January all you want, but until the game is ready, we do not have an answer. All right. All yellow would not be possible, not in game footage. Just saying. True. True. Love the self-irony. Yeah, not sure we want, but this is where it is. True. Can you play callouts again, or you get other callouts? So the callouts are randomized. So essentially, the way it works is, in Police Simulator, you get a callout and it tells you what it is, and you can decide to decline that or not. And Ambulance Paramedic really doesn't have that luxury. They go to every callout no matter what it is. So Ambulance Life does not let you cancel a callout. You can only end your shift early, in which you get an abandonment penalty. But you can't just say like, oh no, I don't really want to deal with that type of call out. I want a different call out. You can't really make that choice, because a paramedic in real life can't really make that choice. You can't just say, I'm not going to respond to a call out. So once you get there, then the variability takes in and you don't really know what you're walking into. So you will get call outs again and again, but they're all going to feel differently because of the variability and the generative nature of all the call outs. Patient vital game design is crazy. Vital treatment conditions, don't think anyone will be the same. It's true. Yeah, it's all gonna feel infinite, because there's just so many different varieties. It might be that you have the exact same call out with the exact same variability twice, but one of them might have been taking a medication that, if you didn't ask about, could affect their health when you start treating them. So like, there's lots of things you want to make sure you're doing your due diligence, but sometimes things are time critical and you don't have the time to do everything. So your job is not going to be to cure your patients. It's going to be to stabilize them long enough to get them to the nearest hospital. That is always going to be your end goal. Let's get on with the horse game. Yes, I'll do 2 quick videos and then we will hop in. They're only about 30 seconds long each. So this is showing off the emergency braking system inside the game. You can absolutely do some really goofy stuff with this. There you go. There's that one. And then the next one is, this is the, I'm going to mute it because it's just me talking and I sounded really monotone because I filmed it at like 2 in the morning. So I had to be quiet. So this is the grading system up close. So for example, this is a specific patient. So the accident with a sharp tool, one person was injured. That was my call out. And so this was the grading system. So it's, you know, how quickly I found them, how well I treated them, how quickly I admitted them. I got an A rating. So I got 1,000. And depending on how difficult the situation is, you get added to the graded score as well. These are 3 individual patients. I got a B, a C, and an A. So my average was a B. So this was my score for that shift. This is one single person, was also a B. And then this is an example of some of the things you'll unlock. So the first couple are the things we've already unlocked, and like a neck brace, obese as a comorbidity. They're mute, so they don't speak. Ketamine, lorazepam. And then things that have not been unlocked yet is the ability to do a 30-minute shift, internal bleeding, broken ribs, a house fire call out. So these are all just individual things that we don't have yet, but you may get things that you need to. So for example, if you have like a glucose that you can give somebody to stabilize their blood sugar, you don't have that tool yet, but you might still have a patient that has low blood sugar. So you won't be able to treat that particular symptom because you haven't unlocked it yet. So you have to work around it as best you can, or ignore that and go to them as quickly as possible to the hospital. And now the last one I'll show you guys is this. This is the emergency brake that did not make it to the final release.
Wow! Let's go!
Whoa! Wow.
There you go, chat. And that is Ambulance Life Paramedic Simulator. So that one didn't make the final cut, sadly, but it's okay. It's all good. We made it through in the end. All right. Well, let's hop into Windstorm. Vince, to answer your final question, you are the only one, essentially. You will be able to pick one patient if there are multiple, and that's the one that you treat. And then the idea is that other ones are treated after you left. But essentially, you pick the one that you want to treat as a player. How did you manage to flip an ambulance? So, funny story, Smoker, is that specific style of ambulance, like the GMC, the Ford ambulances in real life, are very top heavy. So it's very easy to flip them, unfortunately. You have to be very careful when you're taking turns. But also when you're slamming the e-brake and making like a 90-degree turn, yeah, it's pretty easy. And you can do that in the game. That's not a bug. That will happen. Okay, so to give a quick breakdown of Windstorm, Start of a Great Friendship, for those who don't know, you're very welcome, Vince. So Windstorm is based on, let me lower the volume a little bit just because it might be a little too loud. So the story behind Windstorm is based on an existing movie and film series. And the amazing thing about it is it's been well established for a long time in Europe. And that was really the first opportunity we got to make a tie-in game, which was really cool. This was like 6 years ago that we made this game. This one is remastered just very recently. But just as the movies are very family friendly and, kid oriented, so too were the first 2 Windstorm games. So we had Start of a Great Friendship, which is based shortly after the first movie. There's references to it, like a tournament that Mika and Windstorm took place in. And then the second game, An Unexpected Arrival, is based off of Ari's Arrival, which is, I believe, is the second or third film. I think it's the second film. Yeah, Ostwind is a very popular series in Germany specifically because the lore, it's Kaltenbach Ranch. It takes place in Germany. And so it really spread out from there. It's kind of like how proud Poland is of Witcher. It's not quite that big. Witcher in Poland is like as big as Lord of the Rings there. But it's still, this is a very popular series throughout Europe. And so being able to make these games was really a blessing. And there was also 6-7 years ago that we made the first Windstorm game. So they are a little rough around the edges because our teams were incredibly small back then. And the license was very particular on what we could do and what we couldn't do. So really we made sort of an on the rails experience for families and for kids specifically. Let me load back in. So we're taking place, I don't know, maybe about halfway through the game at this point, but essentially the way it works is there is a little bit of an open world exploration. So there's like the, I forget what they call it exactly, the go for a ride. That's the section. So go for a ride means that you essentially are, what's the best way to describe it? It's open world, but there are like side missions within the open world that you can do. And through that, there's usually like fetch quests or timed races, but you can also ignore those. You don't have to go and activate one of the blue missions. What you'll do instead is you can just really explore the Kaltenbach estate, which is really quite stunning, especially in this remaster. Upgrading to new engine, updating all the details except for just really the individual character models are the only things that didn't change, I think. Everything else is actually quite stunning. I'm just getting loaded. It's taking me a long time to load in, guys. Sorry for that. Can I ride other horses in the Windstorm games? So not necessarily, because Windstorm is sort of the main character, along with Mika. They're kind of like one single character together. Essentially, it has roots back to Mongolia, where there's, you know, mythical lore that there's a connection between a human and a horse that is intertwined throughout time. So no matter how many times they live and die, they always end up finding each other in the next life. And so that's what this connection between Ostwind and Mika is, which is really kind of cute. I think it's really beautiful. All right, give me one sec here. Gonna try doing something. All right, we're loading back in. I have to reformat my Windows because every single game I play crashes. It's not even just Windstorm, it's every game I play crashes. So it's time to reformat. Time to reformat. Can you take your horses to the vet? No, there's no instances like that that take place in the game.
Mika, have you been on the training ground lately?
No, I haven't, Maria. Grandma.
Sure, I passed it just before when I was looking for those special obstacles.
Yes.
Then you must have seen the mess yourself. The area is littered with trash. It is all over the place.
Really? That must have been the latest customers. I've seen them hanging around there.
Those customers, those pesky customers.
It doesn't matter who did it. When the open day begins, the trash has to be gone.
I guess we're picking up trash, chat.
And I guess you want me to remove it?
Normally, I would pick Sam for that, but I've sent him into town for another errand.
Oh, convenient. Nice, Sam.
Okay, I'll do it. Just show me where I have to go.
Garbage collector.
Find and collect every pile of trash. We have to make an excellent impression on the visitors.
So there's a set narrative for the storyline that you're playing through. And right now we're getting ready to, I believe it's the first ever open day where we open up Kaltenbach Ranch for outside investors and nearby families to come and experience the beauty that the estate has to offer. And so we're getting ready for it. We're setting up special obstacles so that the horses can show off a little bit, all that stuff. Litter all over, man. Sounds like House Flipper 2, grabbing all the garbage. Yeah. We'll put Power Wash Simulator in the game to clean all the buildings. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Every time I load this game in, it's so pretty. We have 76 garbage to pick up? Good lord. People are disgusting. Okay. Well, at least they're marked. Oh, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be separate areas. Like, this is a lot for one single area. We'll just go around the border. Or maybe not. Is this going to be the fast? Oh, the path house too. The path house too. Here they are. So the original game was running on Unreal 4, but this one's running on Unreal Engine 5. So it has a couple of new bells and whistles that we get to take advantage of. It's mostly the fields. The fields and the trees are really stunning, especially when we get into the woods. Oh, I missed another one. Oh, it's hidden. Look at you. Look at you being all sneaky, Mr. Trash Can. This is like prop hunts. How many of these are players? So this orange area is the area within I have to search. I'm gonna do this first. Oh, I thought I could sneakily grab it. I could not sneakily grab it. I'm gonna go this way first. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. I have to go back either way. Gotta go back either way. Can I go through this way? Oh, I cannot. Lots of invisible walls. Guide players. The player guidance in this game wasn't the best because, again, our team was very small and we had limited time, limited budget, and we had to stay within the scope of the film and the movies.
These have all been in this area. However, more of them must be hidden in the next area.
Which direction? This direction. Zoom, zoom. How can a horse pick up the trash? He's a very special horse. What can we say? I think it would be really tedious if you had to get off the horse every single time. I mean, realistically, I probably wouldn't be riding the horse collecting the trash. I would just walk on foot, but it is a horse game. So we involve Windstorm in everything we do. All right, so here's the next area. So it's probably gonna be, I don't know what, 4 areas, 3 areas. Maybe this is a pretty big area. It looks like there's a lot here. So maybe it's gonna be 3 separate areas that we go to. I'm just trying to follow the map because just looking isn't really going to be enough because they might be hidden. So I'm looking for the X's on the map. Oh man, these ones aren't even in trash barrels. These are just gross. This is Windstorm's stable, by the way. This is where he lives. Let's go inside the stable first. Oh my god, there's so many here. Good lord. Wow, this is so much trash. I love how I have a bag of holding and I can just put all the trash in this invisible bag of holding. Infinite room. Oh, there's 2 here. That's convenient. Let's go straight across. Oh, nice. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, wrong way. I didn't realize there was anything over here. Yes, indeed. The rest. 5? 5 left? 5 left. Oh, there was 6. That was 2. Dang, that was actually 3. Only looked like 2 on the map. Or where's this one? Here you are. There you are. Oh.
Good.
Nailed
These
it.
have all been in this area. However, more of them must be hidden
Next
in the
area
next
is
area.
straight that way, it looks like. We're zooming! Playing GTA while watching this gameplay. I mean, really, this is the same game, right? This is a very chill game, and that's the intention behind it. It's just made for families to have fun enjoying it. And it was made for fans of the game series, or the movie and film series. This is what a typical mission looks like. This one's a little longer than some of the others, but sometimes it's like chasing down an animal that got out of its stable or its pen. Sometimes it's just beating a race time and beating your own time if you've previously played it before. So
Good. These have
you
all been in this
theoretically get
area.
better and better.
However, more of them must be hidden in the next
And
area.
then you get experience by completing these individual missions, and then you can level up Windstorm slightly. You get 5 attribute points to attribute to 4 different statistics. So it's like how tightly you turn, how fast you run, how much stamina you have, and how little stamina you use while burning your stamina. So all of that just makes the game a little bit easier over time once you level up 20 times. It's like a very chill RPG narrative experience. But it's definitely like just hanging out and you know, having a good time with your friends Mika and Windstorm. And honestly, the remaster just looks so nice. The plays a lot nicer too. It's a lot smoother. There were a couple of things we added to the remaster that weren't in the original. So for example, you may see it when I'm in the woods a little bit more, but there are signposts on some of the trees and sign poles, and those are trails. So each trail has its own symbol, and if you walk through or explore an entire trail from start to finish, you get an achievement. And I believe there's 6 of them total. All right, so there were 4 areas. I was right.
Area. However, more of them must be hidden in the next area.
That's not that far. Not that far. Playing Hogwarts Legacy. Wait, didn't you just say you were playing GTA? Who's playing GTA? Oh, Quasar's playing GTA. Again, Hogwarts Legacy, basically the same game. I think GTA is a more extreme example though. More attention should be put to manure. I mean, to be fair, there is manure in the game. You do have to muck the stables. Essentially, as you're playing through different missions, the idea is that Windstorm gets tired, or he gets bored, or he gets dirty, and there are things that you can do to refresh him. So you can brush him off. You can clean out his horseshoes. You can muck the stables to make sure he's getting clean hay, all that. And other animals do exist in the game. Like we have wildlife, we have deer, we have raccoons, we have foxes, but of course we have pens with little horsies. And we've got cows out in the fields. Can I get... Yeah, it counts. Yeah, I don't have to go in the pen. I think I have to go in anyway, don't I? There's one on the other side. I think I can get that without going inside. I think. Get this one first. And we know that, you know, the animations are kind of dated. They were dated even when the game came out, but our team was very small and it was something that wasn't really a priority for us to update. We really wanted to update the graphics to the new engine. That was the big priority. Updating the animations probably would have made it a whole new game.
Good. These have
In
all
terms
been
of
this
like
area.
time and budget.
However, more of
Wow,
them
a
must be
6th
hidden in the
area
next
or
area.
5th? This is the 5th area. Wait, no, this is the same area, I think. Isn't it? No, I guess not. This is a different area. Oh, I gotta go around the lake now. Or where's the opening? We'll go to the right first. Actually, there's like a bunch here on the left. Let's do that first. I think it's just I have to go around the whole lake anyway. Yeah. Can't really avoid it. Gotta go all the way around. I'm gonna lock the camera. Makes this easier. Yeah, but I mean, just look at that. That's gorgeous. For a 7-year-old game, like, this is stunning, quite frankly. Anyway, I get distracted very easily in this game. It's very pretty. Very pretty. I gotta turn around because that was the last 3. Stuck. There we go. Freedom! I missed one behind me. Do this one first. And last one. That was a very long quest, but I mean, it was easy. It's not like it's difficult, you know?
Very good, Mika. The area looks clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle.
Visitors will be impressed.
I mean, they better be. That was like 78 pieces of garbage. 78 bags, piles of garbage. It's a lot of garbage. Is there a search and rescue for Ambulance Life and Police Simulator? I don't know what you mean by that question. Are you asking if there's a game for search and rescue? Go for a ride. We'll do Haircon. Haircon is kind of like the estate maintainer,
Mika,
the groundskeeper.
I was looking for you.
He's an expert on horses and carving specifically.
Hey, boss, what's up?
Oh, I just want to make sure that Windstorm and you are in top condition for this show riding you have to do.
We don't like doing show riding, Haircon. You know that.
Are you kidding? We are always fit as a fiddle.
Now he's going to test us. Way to go, Mika.
Well, if that's true, then my little practice track
Damn you,
should be
Mika.
a piece of cake for you.
Damn you, Mika.
Knick-knack. Just lean back and watch. Come on, Windstorm.
Search and rescue is a whole different job, Smoker. Like that's like if you like Coast Guard is a whole specific game.
Fly, Mika.
Fly,
this
you
is
fool.
by far the longest track I have created yet. Show me that the two of you aren't rusted.
Okay. You got it, Hircon. Challenge accepted. Hogwarts Legacy is pretty brutal, just as bad as GTA. I may or may not have used the Avada Kedavra on people. You're not supposed to use it ever, Bestial. First of all. Did you learn nothing? Wow, 148 markers, 143 markers. So if you perform a perfect jump over a preset obstacle, your stamina automatically resets. So depending on exactly what the obstacle course you're running is, you can potentially continue to sprint the entire way through. Not always, but sometimes. Just slow down a little bit. No obstacles here for me to jump over. Here's one. There's another. There's another. Wow. Wow. $16. Man, this is a long track. He wasn't kidding. This is a very long track. Nice. Reset. Reset stamina. Let's go. I like when you have obstacles that are timed in the right length, because then you can just kind of keep going and zooming through. It's a very tight turn. I think agility is the last stat that I have to max out on Windstorm. I could be wrong, but I think so. And that's like how tightly you turn. It makes turning areas like that much easier. I like riding on the road. It has a different hoof sound. It's nice. Oh, we're gonna go on the road. Ah! I was too busy listening to the sound. There we go. I don't know what you're talking about, Troy. Shh. Also, I fight the aurors. Them wizard police. Yeah, that's breaking the law. Wait, I've never seen this before. This like pier. I'm assuming it's like, yeah, like a train stop. Oh wait, that would be the train stop. What was that? I love the sunflowers in this game. That's probably like my favorite nature feature in the remastered is definitely the sunflowers. They're just so pretty. I gotta chill on the stamina. All right, here we go. Well, we're not even halfway there, chat. There's so many. Haircon is like out of his mind. Can I jump over obstacles like the horse? Most certainly not. The aurors are like the wizard police in Hogwarts, like investigators or constables. It's Red Dead Redemption Remastered, the iconic train station. Quick, let's hogtie someone and stick them on the tracks. Unironically, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best horse games ever made. It's a huge inspiration for us in Legend of Khiimori, for sure. Everybody who loves horses but doesn't love the fighting aspects or the RPG elements of Red Dead wishes that they had Red Dead without the Red Dead. So that was a very big inspiration for us. We wanted to, you know, really take advantage of an exhaustively beautiful landscape like Mongolia has to offer, since the Windstorm franchise does have roots in Mongolia. So there is a connection between the first two games, the films and movies, into now the third game. We haven't quite nailed out exactly what the narrative is going to be in The Legend of Khiimori, but we are working on it right now. We actually just recently hired a narrative designer. Very excited. The first on the team. That gives you a little bit of idea into, you know, how important the game is to us. We want it to feel like a AAA game, but without a AAA budget, because we do not have that. So we're really going to be focusing on the horse elements. That's going to be really the primary core pillar of the game is horse care and connection. Oh, was that not a perfect jump? did not reset my stamina, so I gotta wait. Luckily, it builds up really quickly. Wait, where do I go from here? Oh, I thought that was a blockage. Sneaky Ace here, sneaky. If you want to play Hogwarts Legacy, just use the killing curse on people. You'll soon witness ours. Just be prepared. Look at the cows! Brum, 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 brum. Brum, 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 brum. Okay, we're getting there now, chat. We're at 84 out of 140, so we only have 60 left. That's still so many. Sorry if the stream's lagging, guys. I'm seeing some notifications that I'm dropping some frames over there. My video card is having a little bit of a seizure, I think. I have a very chonky system, but sometimes it's not optimized for brand new systems. It's honestly more or less, I probably have to update my video drivers. I think it's been a little while.
Faster, Windstorm.
All right, Mika, chill. This poor guy can only go so fast. Wow. That was actually really fun to just barrel down that hill like that. Now we got 2 jumps so we don't lose any stamina, so we can just keep going. Love that for us. Another jump? No, it's a shadow. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Only 40 left, chat. Only 40 left. This is a long mission. You're calling an ambulance for Troy's camera system. Yeah, basically. It's on life support right now. This is one fit horse, I'll tell you that. We just have not stopped. Brum, 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 brum. No jumps, so I gotta ration my stamina a little bit. There's probably some jumps up here though. This is the airfield. We can't get past that that fence, but you can see all the different hangars, which is really cool. Whee! Oh, good jump. Good jump is not good enough. Should be able to make this one though. Nice. Full stamina. Full stamina. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're actually pretty close now. Just a good jump. I'm bad. I'm bad at the video games. Just not expecting to teach you anything in his class. He'd be telling you how to copy some paragraph from a textbook. Me? Oh, I could totally be Harry Potter. I don't know what I would even teach. Media literacy? Video game history? I don't think I have anything relevant to teach wizards, I'll be real. Maybe I'd subscribe, I'd prescribe video games as homework. Increase that wand eye-hand coordination. That's all I got. I don't know anything about cooking or potions or alchemy or magic. I know how to destroy vehicles though. I'm really good at that. Is there a class for that? 131. We only got 11 left now. We're in the final stretch, chat. I can't tell if this is where we started. I don't think so. I don't think it was one big circle. Maybe? I don't think so. Good jump. Oh boy.
Wow.
Perfect jump. There we go. Reset. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. All right, 3 more. We're not stopping. Yeah!
My concerns have been completely unfounded. You're as fast and swift as ever.
Wow, 38%. I went too low in my stamina. Like I didn't ration it well enough. 38% of the time. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Can you teach dark arts magic? I don't think they let you teach that at Hogwarts. I'll be honest. Yeah, agility was the last, but I have resilience too. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with resilience. Just lower the amount of stamina consumption that takes place. I'm gonna max that out. All right, we have time for one more mission. Windstorm is tired. Okay, good. So we can show you guys.
Populate the rocky forests.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Haircon. We got to take care of Windstorm first. And you played so much Baldur's Gate 3, I thought you would have mastered potions or something along those lines. Yeah, but I mean, that's not like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just buying ingredients and then hitting a button. I don't actually know what any of that stuff is. Let's do hooves. Don't want to hit the frog. Okay, perfect. There's one. Oh, I almost hit it there. Don't want to hurt Windstorm. So fresh and clean. So fresh and clean. I'm really trying not to hit that frog. Whoa, that was really close. In this game save, I have not hit any of the frogs at all.
Now you can frolic around again.
Fantastic. Grooming. You're filthy. Look at, there's a pretty horse under there. Who would have thought? I'm gonna use the soft brush for his underbelly and his legs. He's so dark that it's hard to even actually see the dirt. You have to just kind of brush over and see if any dirt falls off to know. Look at that pretty horsey. Look at, there's a pretty horse under there. Who would have known? Takes a lot longer to use the soft brush, but I don't really care. I don't want to accidentally hurt him, you know? Fine with me. Take a little bit longer.
You're looking good, Windstorm.
I'm not quite done yet. He's still pretty dirty, my dude. Still pretty dirty. Bear with me. Just spinning it in place. Okay. Now he's nice and pretty. What a pretty baby.
Go for a ride with Windstorm.
Okay, now we'll do the last take mission. So a frog is that little triangle place in the middle of their feet, Smoker, and Quasar. So it's extremely sensitive because what a lot of people don't know is there's actually a really intricate nerve system throughout the hooves of horses.
Hawks populate the rocky forests to the north. They like to sit on big rocks to watch the area. Take a picture of a hawk.
Oh, I actually know where this place is. I got lost here. I had to find a horse that was like hidden in the woods, and he was blended in so well. I could not find him for like 20 minutes on stream. It was so aggravating. All right, so I'm just gonna do like a normal gallop to get there. Yeah, so the frog is that very sensitive triangle in the middle of the horse's hoof. So when you're cleaning out the hooves, you have to make sure that you don't actually scratch that because it hurts a lot. I don't know if any of you guys have pets at home, like cats or dogs, and you have to cut their nails. If you go too shallow, you can actually cut the vein that's underneath the nail. It's kind of the same idea, and it hurts a lot for the horses. Okay, so the rocky woods to the north. We're just going to keep going north until we get to the next wooded area, which I think is the deep woods. Realistically, I think it's that in front of me. I'll do a little bit of a sprint. Zoom down the hill here. Now we're going to cross right here. We'll just stay on this main path till we get there. That's a big difference. Even just 1 point in resilience, I can already see the stamina lowering quite a bit, which is nice. Or not lowering as much, I should say. All right, reset that stamina. And now we can probably start looking towards the woods that they were talking about. I think it's at the top of this hill. Theoretically. Or, no, maybe it's this way. We're going to keep going north because he said it was north. Once we get closer, we'll actually see a like an orange circle, and that's where we're supposed to be taking the picture. That noise, by the way, was deer. Oh. Deer make a very strange noise. Oh, that's a dead end, I think. Let me look on the map. Dark forest. Oh, yeah. We're too far. So we're going to go... Or is it the hills? Like that little corridor is a lot. No, well, I think it's the dark forest. We'll go back this way. Deer. Ah, yeah, there it is. I was right. How can I get close? Maybe right here to the left. There's wolves. I forgot there were wolves. Can I see them from here? No, I don't think so. Gotta go around a little bit. A wall of trees is blocking my path. That's not really a good indicator of a good picture. Excuse me, dear. Ah, there it is. There it is.
Nice one.
He's so majestic.
That's a really nice shot, Mika. You can look at your pictures in the photo book from now on.
Thanks, Haircon. Is that animation the same way Troy takes a bath? I can't tell you the last time I've taken a bath, actually. I prefer showers. I'm kind of lazy. Baths seem kind of gross to me. Like you're just basking in your own stew of you. Kind of weird, isn't it? All right, that's going to be it for us today, guys. That was a full hour. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it whenever you guys stop by. We will be here again in 1 week. Same bat time, same bat place. I don't know what we're going to be playing. Maybe we'll see what the week unfolds and see if we have any new announcements or anything like that. It's probably going to be Horsetails. I think it's been a little while since we played Horsetails, but it might be Police Simulator. Maybe we'll do like horse game, police simulator, horse game, police simulator. Keep it a little more variety. Not sure yet. But thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I will see you soon. I will see you next Friday. Be sure, of course, to please wishlist all of our games that are not out yet. We have some news to announce for some other games pretty soon. Join our Discord if you are not already a part of it. Discord.gg/AcerInteractive. I appreciate you guys, and we will see you soon. Ta-ta.